and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. Well, it wouldn't be Christmas without NBA basketball. It's the gift of game day, Grant.
It is. Every player grew up watching these Christmas games, dreaming about playing in them one day. And these games are a highlight of the regular season.
And the Lakers starting five. We've got Walker Kessler. James is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Humphries in at the 4.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
For 3, James. Offensive rebound, Kessler. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Here's King. Kessler with a rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Pass to James. About a minute played here so far in the first. And Ball with the basket on the assist by James.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Here's Peters. Here's Flanders. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Here's Coulibaly. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for New Orleans. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision, and we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Brian, back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
The Pelicans
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's King. He had 25 points in his last game. Pass to Barnes. Here's Peters. Here's King. Shot clock at 6. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ball passes to James. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Ball. 4-3. Peters grabs a miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Now here's Ball. From deep. Nails it from 3. Ball's got 6.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Peters. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And King pulls it down.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And it's rejected. Outside Koulibaly. Ball outside. The three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest. He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
The three is up. Drains the triple. 9 points in the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop. So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Pass to Kessler. Now Ball. And there's James from the arc. And King pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 7. Flanders' shot is good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Koulibaly on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by James.
3 points.
James has got his third assist of the night. Here's King. Missed inside.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
James outside. The three from Ball. And Los Angeles, another three.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hill's checked in. Pass to King. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Right side Barnes. Puts it up. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
James outside. Koulibaly finds James. Ball right side. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's King. Check by James. And it's King missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Hill. And here's Ball. Outside Koulibaly. No good from outside. Pelicans trail by 9. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter.
The Lakers have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Here's Humphries. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. Hill the pass to Humphries. Here's Ball. Jacks up a three. Drops in the three. Ball's got 15.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Both teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. James outside. Pass the ball for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 4 assists now tonight. We've got Henderson, and it's Garrett in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance here.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Pass to Humphries. There's a screen. Now James, defended by Henderson. Clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Kings got 4 rebounds in the game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking.
Here's King. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Now one on ball. New Orleans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Defended by Henderson. Here's Humphries. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Ball right side. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Pass to King. Stolen by Kessler. In transition, here they come. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, it's the Lakers.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
18 feet out. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Ball. Lets it go from deep. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now it's a 5-point Laker lead. Here's King. He has 6. Over to the wing. Pass to Ramsey. Here's King. Fires from deep. Kessler with a rebound. Ball with it. 24 points for him. Now Coulibaly. Ball left side. Now here's Kessler. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. All no good. Pelicans trail by 5. Pass to Cotton. Here's Ramsey. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Coulibaly on the wing. There's the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Coulibaly's got 10 points in the game.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Henderson outside. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Inside. Here's Garrett. Pass to King. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Here's Coulibaly. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Here's Ball, and there's the drive. Garrett grabs a miss.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And that's not going to go. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. We've been in the half-court or in transition, and we've been organized. We've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fun.
I
know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Los Angeles Lakers.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. They've got James. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. Walker Kessler out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Humphries in at the 4. Back to Ball. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Marks has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Intercepted! Coulibaly on the wing. Back to James. Buries it from 3. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Pass to Flanders. Here's King. Here's Peters. Ball with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 8. During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
New Orleans has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Pass to King. And here's Barnes. Here's Flanders. Check by James. Flanders passes to King. Looking to get it going. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Ball right side. And King pulls it down. King's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Marks. Off target from three-point range. The Lakers lead by 6. Coulibaly with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Coulibaly against Barnes. It's stolen by Barnes. And now New Orleans on the break. From 15 feet away. Marks, good. Marks has got 7 points.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. James, outside. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tuck, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Coulibaly finds James. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 9 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Flanders scores off the spin.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
James deciding where to go with it. Ball outside. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Barnes. Here's Flanders. Here's Peters. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And the layup is good. Peters has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Pelicans trail. They've got Charles Bassey, and it's Flanders in a shooting guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. They now take the lead. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Now, here is James. Not a lot of room. 5 on the clock. Unloads. It's hauled in by Henderson.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Down low.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Erickson. Out to James. Launches a 3. The shot no good. Here's King. Checked by James. Pass to Hughes. He tries for 3. James with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
They retain possession. And there's the screen. Another shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shakes him. And it's James with the jam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And here's Henderson. To the left wing. Here's King. And again, New Orleans, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
It's Bassey, high post. And the Pelicans miss again.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
They set a pick. He drops it from range. And now it's a 7. Point Los Angeles lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
To stop the drought, and it's laid in by Henderson.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's King. Pass to Henderson. Shoots over Barea. King controls the rebound and the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Lakers. Fires the 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Flanders has got 4 rebounds now.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hughes. Here's Bassey. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Inside. Here's Barea. Blocked! To the paint. Here's Henderson. It's not going to go for him. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Ball. And he makes it on the layup. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Flanders. To the inside. King. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Barea. Ball taking his time here. Ball nimble against contact inside.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
Pelicans trail by 7. Here's King. Pass to Ramsey. Barnes with a screen on James. Outside Barnes. And he lobs it up shot to the rim. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Kessler, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's King. And again, New Orleans no good. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. There's Ball with a three. Knocks down the long J. Ball's got 42 in the game.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Henderson against Coulibaly. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Ball outside from the arc. Rebounded by New Orleans. Here's King. Pass to Garrett. And here's Henderson. Here's King. Check by James. Lets it go from 11. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 8. Ball passes to Humphries. Henderson against James. Here's the three. They get it again. From downtown, hits the trifecta. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
King, pass to Garrett. Here's Ramsey. Pass to King. Shoots over Ball. Offensive board. Second shot opportunity. Tipped. Stolen by Coulibaly. Down low. Here's James. And he banks in the layup. James has got 7 points here in the quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
The three from Ball. It's hauled in by Henderson.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Outside Coulibaly. Here's Ramsey. Ball there for the rebound.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
6 to shoot. That's off.
He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Humphries. He's guarded by Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Ball. Oh, it doesn't go.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
Here's King. Lays it in easily.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
beautiful.
Ball is wasting no time showing off his passing skills. A really gifted distributor.
Takes it inside. Ooh, he leaves no question.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Coulibaly with the rebound. The Lakers shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his